camera set. Sorry, my setup's kind of funky. It's a little going outside today. My kids, they never cooperate with YouTube. My little one, I know you guys see him in the videos a lot, but yeah, he don't cooperate with this type of stuff. So let me know if it's good. My phone hasn't updated yet. Let's see, there it goes. Sorry, just 1 second. Yeah, a little tilt up. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. It looked a little funky. I gotta tighten this thing. Hang on. It's not tight. Okay. Let me see. It's got a couple of second delay. Hang on. It's still a little low. But that's probably okay. How's the lighting? Is it good? Should I be doing this or what? If it's not good, let me know. And we'll just kill it. I wasn't sure. Like I said, outside it's a little bit better and quieter than inside, and so I just wasn't sure. Is it good? Maybe still tilted up a little bit. Lighting's good, okay. So yeah, hang on, Mark, 1 second, bud. So I do own a 1/16 Nitro. It's the Blur. They've been out of stock for a while. I've been waiting for a restock. I actually don't want to play with this car until I find another pull start. Just because I know that's the weak part, and I haven't been able to find one in stock, man. So I haven't even touched this car. But yeah, if you can find one of these things, dude, these are epic. And I don't know, like the last batch that what is it, NRX, or I don't know, I can't remember. The last batch of these cars that they had when Hybrid did his live, when he bought one, that's when I ordered it. And I was able to get a bunch of parts and stuff, so I got pretty lucky. But I'm actually out of this top bulkhead piece right here. It's kind of like a tie rod for the pins. If I break that one more time, I'm done. I haven't been able to find those in stock either. It's like a $2 piece, and it's like a super weak point. So as far, like, if they had all kinds of metal upgrades, I would totally recommend it. And I'd even like try to get a class going and race them. But where they're plastic and it's kind of weak, and then the parts availability is lame, it's, I don't know. Yeah, it's just not as good as it could be. You know what I mean? The potential's there though, I guess. You know what I mean? It really sucks that, what, man? Yeah. Yeah. If he's in pain, give it to him.
Adult? Okay.
Yeah. Just give him one, don't give him two. But yeah, like I said, if the VRX, no, it wasn't VRX. Nitro, shit, what was that? They are who makes the VRX though, at least now. NCR, well, I got my phone right here. Hang on 1 second. Let me figure this out, dude. Let's see here, 16th scale, Blur, Exceed. Yeah, so it's Exceed's website. That's who it is. Exceed. God, I couldn't think of that for some reason. I should know that. Everybody knows that name. NitroRCX.com. So that's where that, okay. If you order more than $30, they do free shipping, which was really cool. But yeah, that's where I found the car, and that's where I found the parts. And I've been stocking them. I thought about. Hang on. That dude's got a badass bullet bike. But no, I was thinking about send them an email and seeing if they're gonna make any more or what's gonna happen. I know that COVID kind of screwed everything up, and just a lot of things aren't being made anymore because of COVID. And I hope that's not the case, but it could be. Unfortunately, that absolutely could be. Yeah, for sure, dude. And I hope you find one. I don't know. My boy really likes this, or I would think about, selling it. But my boy, he's just, it's his Nitro, really. And so I just couldn't really, part with it until he, gets to the point where he gets a bigger truck and stuff, So maybe in a year or so, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Especially if I never get a pull start, then maybe for sure. Because I don't like stuff sitting on the shelf except for the LSD. But, so, back to Skylar's Big Red. About a year ago, I did a video on this Savage. Skylar got a screaming deal. The motor was, shit. So I did the Big Red install. I even put the Traxxas temp wire on it. It's pretty cool, really, for the app. But that truck needs the linkage done. And he said that this was acting funny, right? So he was having a hard time starting it, and I totally get that. The piece inside the pull start here, that metal piece, was completely damaged. Luckily, I have another one from a broken pull start, and I was looking at trying to restring that. Dude, I'm no hero at that. I can't fix pull starts. I don't even want to try. It's not worth the $20 or whatever for me. I'll just buy one. But it doesn't really need it. He's doing the whole roto start anyway. But he also stated that it was running funny. So I did want to crack this thing open. When it was brand new, I opened it up. I cleaned out the burrs and all that. Skylar broke it in. And it's still kind of at the end of its break-in phase from what he was saying. We're like, I don't know, maybe 6-7 tanks in, I think. But we just want to do a once-over real quick. Hey, you got to get dressed, dude. You can't be out here naked. Hey, Aurelius, you got to get dressed. You got to get dressed, please. Nope, not until you're dressed. Aurelius. Hang on, guys, 1 second. Not right now, dude. Go get dressed. I asked you to get dressed. And that's what I mean by he doesn't cooperate. Yeah. Yeah, see, yeah, dude, I can't mess with pull starts. That's definitely, so Troy, I see you're on here. What's up, dude? Thanks for joining. And he's the man that would be fixing the pull starts. He's all into it, man. He's great at that stuff. It's awesome. But yeah, we wanted to just tear this guy apart real quick. Take a look at the guts. I do know if you look on Tower Hobby's website, there's a lot of these Dynamite engines that have a recall right now. Not very many YouTubers are talking about it. But if you were to click on one of these engines, you will see a little bulletin at the bottom where you can file a claim for a different black backplate. A lot of it was the Dynamite 19s. I do know that some people were having issues with the Big Red, during this time. And so I'm not sure if that's the case. When we received this engine, the piston and sleeve was pretty damaged. It had some pretty nasty scores, and Tower Hobbies was badass. They shipped us out a brand new piston and sleeve free of charge. Skylar still has that, so we're looking at maybe rebuilding it right now. We're not sure. But yeah, let's pop this open real quick. Let's see what we're looking at. Okay, so I don't know how well you guys can see this stuff. I'm gonna do my best. We're outside, but I mean, look at how new. Like I said, we're talking maybe 5-6 tanks. I mean, looking at that, I don't even see any oil even really. So I don't even think it's that old, you know. But let's finish taking off this head. Let's dive into this thing. Check the pinch. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about, the scoring. Yeah, we just emailed them, and I couldn't believe it. Like, I thought they would want the engine back and all of that. They straight up just sent them a piston and sleeve kit. It was cool as shit. For a $170 engine, and then for them to, straight up send out a sleeve, like that's, I don't know, that's legit, man. I would definitely, encourage purchase from Tower Hobbies, on these cheaper, ready-to-run engines at least. Because you know how it is. These are just run-of-the-mill engines for these Savages. It's hard to find something nice. Everything that's nice has a backplate. Backplate makes them easier to tune, but it, you can't fire them up inside a Savage. Or at least, you know what I mean? Maybe that Diamantis guy, maybe he could figure out a way to get a starter up in there. He's pretty crafty. Shit, I bet Troy could too. So let's see if this sleeve, oh yeah, see this sleeve straight popped right out. There is very minimal wear. And it looks like my pooper scoopers here. Let's check it out. Oh, no, neighbors. Huh. So that's funny. Get two Amazons, two different drivers, going to the same exact house, literally. That sucks. Alright. So that came off nice. Show you guys the inside. I love the big red crank. I wish it was done a little bit more like the Force engines are, as far as like the scallop thing. But I love how it looks, dude. It looks so good. Could use a little more work. If you wanted to hand modify that thing, could absolutely, take some material off and get that thing spinning a little faster. Now that the engine has been ran, you can definitely see the scoring better. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me grab some paper towel. Let's get a white background. Hey, turn that off, baby. Thank you. All right, so let's see here if you guys can see this shit or not. Can you guys, I hope you guys can see that. But anyway, so that was the big nasty scar that we had. And Tower Hobbies, like I said, they honored it, man. That was awesome. Sent us out a new piston and sleeve because of that. Can you please turn that off? I'm doing a video. Baby, please. Okay? I'm doing a video.
I'll try a snake on.
Then take it over there. Do you want help? We can move it over there, but move it away from my video, please. We can share the outside. Hang on one second, guys. Let me set my boy up real quick. Come here, buddy. Here. Look. You're over here. more bubbles later, dude.
Oh, I get more.
I'm sorry. There's some in the house. We already got it. You just gotta pour it in. Sorry, he's grunt. Okay, where were we? All right, let's check pinch. Let's wipe some of this oil off. You know, like I said, initial inspection, it looks great. Let's very gently. Okay, so very tight. That is nowhere near top dead center. I mean, just nowhere near it, man. So that's really good to see. Like I said, crank looks good. I don't want to pull the clutch off, you know, to check it. I'm sure it's fine. But yeah, everything looks good. A little dirty. You know, I was expecting to see damage from what he was saying, but that is exactly how it looked when we broke it in. So, I think it's good. You know, maybe it was a tune issue, or, you know, maybe it was just this broken piece that he had back here in the back. Maybe that was just the whole issue. You know, not really sure. But, yeah, I'm gonna slap this guy back together. Right. All right. So that, my boy's little thing's going off. I'm gonna go shut that toy off. That's pretty annoying. So I'll be right back. Yeah, he's definitely a ham. So, you know, who's in the chat? What, you know, what are you guys working on? Let's, you know, I know this stuff's kind of boring right here, right now, what I'm doing. So let's get a little bit of conversation going. You know, what's on your guys' bench? Let me know. You know, how's your guys' weekend going? You know, I don't know if you guys caught my post, but I got a new dog over the weekend, last week. He's a little blue nose pit bull. Got a little bit of brindle in him. He's gorgeous. He's doing great with us. He's real mellow temperament. You know, I think yeah, I think it's gonna be a real good fit for my family and this dog. I'm just super happy with him. Words can't describe how happy I am. I've been waiting for years. My last dog we had to put down on my birthday 5 years ago. She was 15. She was a pit bull. Beautiful dog. And, you know, unfortunately we had to put her down. She wasn't doing good. Sorry, I had to focus there. It got cooling? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's get this in there. So let's see here. Okay, working on the 7 and 8, a Hyper 7 8 port. I'm gonna start with you, Heath. What kind of engine? You know, 8 port. That's you know, that's damn near an on-road engine, isn't it? It's got to be a Nova or something, right? But that's dope. You know, I've only got bashers, so I've only, you know, the only real experience I have is with these shitty, cheap engines. I wish I had a race kit, and I wish Utah wasn't so lame. We only have one track here in Utah. Well, you know, the Salt Lake City area, at least. I think there's some stuff down south. But it's a 10th scale indoor. It's the, you know, Eaton's Intermountain RC Raceway. Really cool place, don't get me wrong. And I had my time there racing buggies, and it was great. But I want to do the Nitro thing, and I want to do that on like a racing level, and it's just not here, and it's a bummer. I wouldn't even know where to go for Nitro racing. I hope one day that something will get kicked off, or somebody that gets some money, gets a wild hair up their ass and gets a track going. Like that would be cool. And then Mark, he owns 18. King Motor is going out today. The King Motor. Now I'm guessing that's an engine brand. You'd have to let me know on that. Yeah. Like I said, my limited knowledge, pretty much is just these little, RTR engines. I'm a big Force fan. Love Force. I've had really good luck with their engines so far. I've heard a lot of people, complain or, not think that they're as great. But yeah, the last two that we broke in have been, phenomenal. The guy Kevin that you see on my channel, his 4.6 Troy TK18 Racing there, he helped break that engine in for him. But we, deburred it, heat cycled it, went through the motion, and it's powerful. His engine runs really, really good. Put it this way, his entire drivetrain was stripped. Front, rear diff, the trans gears, you should see the pictures. Like, it was nuts. That's how well that thing broke in. And those HPI engines, they're Force. Through and through. It's just rebadged. And then Jeff and his $40 roller. That engine is the AliExpress that I bought for the $88. It took 4 weeks to get here, but so what? And it was,
Right, he's
oh, okay. Yeah, here, I'll show you guys my pup real quick.
He just woke up, so probably got to pee. What? What?
So here's my pit, Titan. He's the little Nitro dog. We got to break him in, show him the way of the RC, and hopefully he likes it. We'll see. But with it being a beautiful day, man, we want to be outside as much as possible, for sure. That's why I set it up out here today. Set it in the house, man. Oh, it's a 5th scale. Oh, okay.
Go potty, boy.
So, Mark, I'm not against it. If you want, I don't know if you have joined my Facebook group. It's the same name, same logo. My name is Brett Pierce. You can find me on there and send me a message, because I don't have just the buggy. I've got a lot of really cool spare parts, and I've got a lot of spare parts. And so it's, we would have to discuss it. If you wanted to work out something, I'm sure, we could manage. Like I said, I'm not against it. But it also just depends too. My boy, he likes the crawlers. He likes things that are a little faster, something smaller. I don't know. We'd have to talk, and, maybe we can work in some cash, or, like I said, just whatever, man. We can discuss it and figure it out if you're serious about it. Like, I'm down. We can at least talk, for sure. All right. Wrong screwdriver. Cause yeah, I got, for this little bug, if you want, I can actually go and grab my bag that I have for it, just to show you real quick since you're here. So let me see here. Let me pull in the camera a little bit more. Let's focus her down a little bit. Let me see how it settles. All right, so the camera looks pretty good. It's a delay between this and my phone. Sorry guys, I gotta wait a second so I can see it. But anyway, so this is all that I've accumulated for this car. When they were doing the you spend 30 to get the free shipping. When every part on here is only a couple of bucks, dude. You buy a shitload, right? And I mean, I've got spare diffs because the diffs are just plastic. You know what I mean? Dog bones. But you can switch it over to the CVs I bought. I mean, I've got a lot for this car, dude. And so if you're interested, you know what I mean? Like, you can see that it's not just the car. A lot comes with it. And you know what I mean? Like I said, I got diffs, towers, plates, clutches, you know what I mean? Shocks, spare gas tank. I've got all the good shit that you want. You know what I mean? The braces, bearings. The only thing that I don't have is the pull start. And I don't know why I didn't fucking order 5 of them. I mean, I've got extra clutch bells, everything, dude. Like, I am not playing, man. I mean, axles. So the stock axles are shitty. I broke, I don't know, probably 20 of them. That's why I bought the CVs, but I had a shitload of these left, so I was just breaking them until, you know what I mean, once I ran out, I was going to swap it to the CVDs. But yeah, brake pads, all kinds of stuff, dude. So, let me know, man. Yeah, I mean, basically it would just go to my son. So, probably something electric over Nitro, if I was to trade it. So, yeah, just for him. But, yeah. Okay, so Mark, like I said, man, Facebook is easier. I don't know how to message on the whole YouTube thing or what. I mean, we can talk on the comments, but honestly, dude, just find me on Facebook, Brett Pierce. It's me and my family. You can't miss it. My ugly face, dude. And cause I do have 2 profiles on Facebook, but that other one is closed. But yeah, and then just message me. I'll get with you at some point, dude, and tonight, tomorrow, whatever. We'll discuss it for sure. And JP, what's up, dude? I was hoping you'd stop by. Wanted to talk to you about that tool, man. I have a Tiger drive that's slipping. But what's weird is I don't think it's the actual one-way bearing that's slipping. I think it's the bearing slipping on the gear, or what? I don't know. I'll run. Well, when I run back in there, I can grab it and show you what I'm talking about. But it's really weird. And so yeah, dude, I need to get with you on that tool. Super important, man. All right. So, I think, getting back to where we were going with this, I think the whole problem Skylar was having was, the pull start. I don't think anything was actually wrong with the engine. Everything looks great. The only thing that's, not great is this pull start. I'm not going to put the guts back in. I don't think there's a point. But yeah. Yeah, see? JP, exactly, man. That, yeah. You know what I mean? Those things are $40 and it just sits there and spins on you. It's quite irritating, man, for sure. I definitely need to get it fixed. because I actually owe Skylar a pull start. I know I'm giving him the pieces to fix his, but I don't know how to fix the spring and all of that. I'm just not that, savvy or whatever, man. I just can't do it. I don't got the patience for it. So I do owe Skylar a pull start. I'm the one that broke his. But I honestly think that all of the problem was just this piece broken. So we can get back to getting this thing finished, broken in. Skylar Savage. Sorry, I'm kind of stumbling a little bit. Yeah, Skylar still hasn't really bashed his Savage yet. He's been able to run the T-Max a few times now. But the Savage, we just haven't been able to have a good day with this thing yet. And so we're hoping to change that after this. Can't get this back to sit properly. Uh-oh. Yeah, what the fuck? Why won't it sit right? Am I stupid? Like I was saying earlier though, I wonder if this isn't one of those defective backplate engines. Yeah, see, that shouldn't be getting tight like that. Wonder what's going on here. Alright, sorry guys. Kind of killing it here. But, alright, let's see, we're done with that so I can move it back. Let's fix the camera. Alright. Turn the boy's damn toy off again. But yeah, this is just not sitting right for some reason. Let's figure it out. Let's see. Hey JP, I was gonna ask you, man, what did what are you working on today, dude? You always got something badass on your bench. What's up with that? What you got? Let's see it. Dude, I really enjoy your collection, man. I wish so badly I had just some of what you have, dude. You're very lucky. Yeah, a lot of your trucks are very, very nice, and I don't blame you for not bashing them hard. You're super, that's just smart. But, and then other rides of jealousy. I'd have to say, I'm definitely a fan of RC Live 420s, Revo. Dude, that thing's pimp. And he drives it so good. He does such a good job with that thing, man. Like, that kid is awesome. I wish I could get to know him a little better. And then, shout out to everybody. Right now, right here, right now. Shout out. Dude, y'all are legends, man. Come and checking me out for a minute. Definitely appreciate it. Kind of trying to get back in the groove of YouTube and everything else. Kind of, shit's been funky. Kind of been depressed a little bit lately. Just the weather sucks. So that's sitting properly now. That looks good. Okay. So that just must have not been in the right slot. Now, I have a question for you guys. Oh, yeah, JP, no worries, man. Take care. But I did have a question for you guys. Oh, hang on, sorry. Let's see, is replacing the engine with the big red better than rebuilding? Eric, if you're asking for my opinion, chat definitely, you can talk here. You know, everyone's opinion is always welcome here. But those engines, you know, the Big Red has a few more ports, I think, than the 4.6. I think the 4.6 is, you know, just like the Force 28. So it's got the two little front ports, and then it's got the big, nice side boost port. So it's like a 4-port. You know, technically, I mean, it's a 3-port, but it's a 4-port, right? And then it's got a couple of little reliefs, like, you know, and holes in the piston and stuff. It's I'm not exactly sure what you call it or whatever. It's not the Schnurly ports, but it's like a relief port for the piston for the air underneath. Whereas the Big Red, actually I think the Big Red has it too. We were just looking at it. I wasn't paying attention, but I think the Big Red has that too. So never mind. I think they're very equal. This is the only Big Red I've seen, you know, in person, and we haven't had good luck with this thing yet. Skylar's been struggling with it. I haven't really had a chance to get my hands on it again until now. And so, you know, from here on out, it's going to be good. This is the truck we're working on, right? He picked this up off a guy off Facebook or KSL, something like that, for pretty cheap, I know. And then we put a servo. He gave me another servo. I'm putting a 45 kg Tower Hobby. He's already got the, oh no, that's not a metal. So still plastic spur. And then, let's see here, what have we done to this thing? That's it, right? Yeah, so we've done the Big Red. We're gonna, oh, and then I gave him, well, I didn't give it, but I gave it to him. He can have it, I guess. The old Savage 25 pipe and header. Like I said, we haven't had good luck with this engine yet. I'm excited to see, because it looks fine. It's got a gnarly scratch in that piston and sleeve, but it looks fine. The compression is great. You know, when I spin it right here, it feels good. You know, they do that, whatever that test is, you know what I mean? And the head's not even tight, right? But yeah, look, I'll snug this head down and I'll show you guys. Snug this down. But yeah, I'm, like I said, first Big Red, super excited. Holds it no problem. You can wiggle it. I mean, it's tight as nuts. It's great. So, so this piece back on here. Oh, it does need the spool. I was wondering about that, if they needed the spool or not. But yeah, so where's the spool? There it is. Spool. Okay. So you gotta have the spool, but no string is fine, I'm guessing. Okay. But anyway, my opinion, I think they're equally as good. You can rebuild the 4.6 for what? 70, 65 bucks on AliExpress if you go through and find the pieces, right? I have seen a couple of the piston kits that are already built on AliExpress too for a good price. They were like 60, I think, or 65, which is great. I bought my first 28R rebuild and it costed me like $98 off eBay. And it's all the exact same piston and sleeve regardless of what engine you buy from Force. They're all the same. And I can actually show you. And well, not. It might be in my other box. Yeah, it is in my other box. But yeah, if you'd like, I can show you on AliExpress the links and all that. It's easy to get to, super cheap. You would have to wait a little bit, but by far the cheapest way to rebuild these Nitros is definitely AliExpress. I can't stress that enough to people. And you just got to take your time and look through the ads. And you know, when there's a picture of an engine and the price is really low, that's usually a parts ad. So you click on that, and then you can click through it and find the the piston and sleeve kits and all that stuff on there. So, just a heads up in the future. Definitely check AliExpress for your rebuilds. We're in a hurry and slide this clutch on, baby. Baby, I'm doing my video, please. Please, I'm doing my video. Please don't do that, okay? Okay? Okay. Thank you.
Why are you doing video, Buggy?
Because I'm doing a video out here. Because I might trade that for something for you. Something that you like. There's a guy on here that's interested in it. And so maybe we'll trade it for something electric for you. No? Yeah. Well, like I said, we're just gonna discuss it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right. Let's see what everyone's saying. Yeah. Hey. Okay. Let me do my video, please, buddy. Okay. We go inside. We shut that off. Will you shut that off, please, buddy? All right, Dad will do it. Okay. Shut it off, please. Okay, Dad will do it. It's okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Yes, AliExpress, amazing, man, great source for the Force engine and parts. And then JP, like I said, let me know, man, on that bearing tool. I'd be happy to send you money for it. I'm not worried. So let me know, man, on that for sure. So that's on there. Let's re-shim. Let's check the shimming on this clutch real quick. Let's try it with no bearings. This is something that's, overlooked constantly, I feel like. Something that, definitely shouldn't ever be overlooked is the shim job. So, let's start here. How do you guys shim? Do you guys, shim for the absolute smoothest? Do you shim for the real tight? Like I bought a 0.005 shim kit. Like I can get it absolutely perfectly tight, or have a little slack in there, whatever, right? So typically one shim seems to be the money, and that's spinning beautifully. So those bearings are great. Sounds like my son is having a headache in there.
Brett,
Yeah?
I need you to either go get him some cold oil,
Do we gotta
or
end
we need
this?
to make an emergency dentist appointment. Now, I need your help.
Alright.
So wrap it up, keep it cleaned up, because we gotta figure out what to do with him.
Alright, babe.
The Tylenol,
Okay.
the Tylenol, but he won't let
So,
it kick in.
I'm sorry, guys. I got to cut my live a little short. First one of many, over the summer. This is just kind of a trial run to see how it went. Thank you for stopping by, joining. Mark, definitely get a hold of me, bud. Let's talk. Everybody else, thank you so much. And we'll see you in the next one. Hopefully next week we'll be bashing. And, maybe the week after we'll do some lives and some wrenching. We'll just see how the schedule goes. Later, guys. All right, Chan, I'm coming, babe. How do I shut this thing off? What the fuck?